If you think constantly but still forget simple things, your problem isn't your memory. It's that your thinking is working against remembering. You analyze constantly. You plan. You replay conversations. You imagine outcomes. Yet you walk into a room and forget why you went there. You forget tasks you just promised yourself you'd do. How can someone who thinks so much forget so easily? Let's break this down clearly, using 5 psychological reasons. 1. Your mind is busy, not organized. Constant thinking feels productive, but most of it is unstructured. Your attention jumps between what you're doing now, what you should do next, what you forgot earlier, and what might happen later. Psychologically, this is attention fragmentation. Your brain is active, but it's not focused long enough to encode information. And memory only forms when something is encoded clearly. When a thought doesn't get a mental slot, it fades. That's why you can think about something intensely and still forget it minutes later. Busy thinking creates motion. Structured thinking creates memory. 2. Thinking is replacing remembering. Deep thinkers often rely on thinking instead of systems. Your brain quietly assumes, I'll remember this later because I'm thinking about it now. That's a trap. Thinking creates familiarity, not storage. Memory is a separate process. When your mind is constantly active, it creates the illusion that information is saved. But nothing was actually stored. That's why you forget tasks you were certain you'd remember. Your brain outsourced memory to future thinking. Overactive minds don't need to try harder to remember. They need to stop relying on their brain as a storage device. 3. You're living in mental time travel. Your mind constantly moves between past reflection and future planning. The problem is simple. Memory works best in the present moment. When your attention isn't here, your brain doesn't fully register what's happening now. So you forget conversations. You forget instructions. You forget what you were just doing. Not because you weren't there physically, but because your attention wasn't. Presence isn't mindfulness. It's the doorway to memory. 4. Your brain is overloaded, not weak. Forgetting is often a symptom of overload. Your brain has limited working memory. When it's full, new information gets dropped. Deep thinkers overload themselves by overanalyzing decisions, rehearsing conversations, and constantly planning ahead. So when a simple task appears, there's no space left to hold it. The brain prioritizes survival over storage. When overloaded, it lets things go. Clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from reducing mental background noise. 5. You confuse importance with repetition. Thinking about something repeatedly doesn't make it memorable. Emotion does. Memory prioritizes emotional relevance, clarity, and simplicity. If a thought feels vague, abstract, or unresolved, it doesn't stick. That's why you remember emotional moments clearly, but forget logical plans easily. When something matters, your brain needs to feel why, not just understand it. If you think constantly and still forget things, your mind isn't failing. It's powerful but undirected. When thinking is organized, memory improves naturally. Not because you tried harder, but because you worked with how the brain functions. Forgetfulness stops feeling like a flaw and starts feeling like feedback. This channel is for people who have been told they overthink, but who really just need better systems for their powerful minds. Hit subscribe. We are building clarity, one mind at a time.